Hey folks, welcome back to Fidlers Ranch. We're gonna make us a Taco Bell special, one of my favorite. Well, there's only gonna make two things at Taco Bell that I like, and they've actually quit making both of them, I think. We're gonna make the Mexican pizza, something they've taken off their menu. Again, on the rare occasion that I need to eat Taco Bell, that's the one thing I like to order. So we're gonna just take how they used to do it, make it better. We're gonna we're gonna make it better. Cold front just came through. It's the winds are strong. If you hear that, you know, in the mic, sorry about that. It's the way it is here in Texas. When the cold fronts come through, they're strong and they let you know it. So stick around and come watch us make this Mexican pizza. All right, so a lot of times, we've said this before, some people use corn, some people use flour. I'm gonna use these big old flour tortillas, and we're just gonna fry them up, hopefully. Then we'll, look at that. It's like the oil knew what I wanted. Could it be hotter? Yeah. You know, it's not hot enough. It's gonna soak it up, but not gonna be good. That's all right. Oh, it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be perfect. It's got my name written all over it. See, there's an F right there, and then there's a D, another D, and a Y right there like that. All right, we'll finish this up, do the other one, and then we'll start to make it all come together. All right, folks, we have some hamburger meat that we're going to get started. This is I don't know what fat content it is. It is Wagyu beef from HEB. We're here, everything's better, and we're gonna get that started. There you go. You know, you gotta like the sizzle. Gotta like the sizzle. Well, you don't have to like the sizzle, but you should. All right, and over here we're gonna get some refried beans started. Start mine off with a little bit of bacon fat. Just adds a little bit of flavor to what is can be a bland bean, refried bean. Let that heat up. I tell you what, that wind, all of a sudden, sure, it blows the humidity out, which is really nice, but it makes for, you know, a windy day. Drops the temperature, which also is really nice. Some people will put a little bit of oil in the pan, heat it up, nothing wrong with that. To be honest with you, I do it too. I just forgot this time around, but that's okay because the fat content that's in this Wagyu is going to take care of that. So we got the bacon fat melted. A couple different ways you can do this. I'm a fan of Rosarita, so we're just gonna get her in there. We'll get the beans in there and smooth it out. Let the heat take care of the rest. Man, I'll tell you what, this is going to be so amazing. Can't wait, can't wait. In the meantime, while all that takes care of its business, we're going to cut up some. What do you call these? Tomatoes? Nope, I lied. We're going to cut up one tomato. Yes, sir. I'm not a big fan of tomatoes, and I've heard chefs through and through say that if you're not a big fan of this, or if you're not a big fan of that you're just not a, I don't know, they say something. At the end of the day, you make what you make the way you want to make it. You're the one that's eating it. So I make my tomatoes pretty small. I know I'm not cutting this right. I completely messed that up. That's alright, because I'm not going to use very many anyway. That is a fact. I'm going to make just enough to put on the top to make it look pretty, the way they did in the good old days of 6 months ago when Taco Bell made this particular meal, this particular menu item. And I'll tell you this, if you're ever driving down the road and you happen to see a food trailer that I own, which don't look for them right now because they're not there, but if I ever do go to own one, you can bet that the Mexican pizza is going to be on it, because that's how much I like it. And I think that's how much I'm going to like this one. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. Woo! Tell you what, get this stirred up. One thing I have learned is that the wind carries mesquite tree leaves, and mesquite tree leaves don't make for good seasoning, but luckily they're big enough to see and get out. This could be a little hotter. That's how cold it is out here, folks. Cold front comes into Texas and we're talking about, it's probably 40 degrees out right now. You should see my cameraman. He's shivering. All right, we're gonna let that heat up, finish up, and then right before that's, or just as that's finishing up, we're gonna add a little bit of seasoning, and some of that seasoning is gonna come in the form of pork chorizo. Pork chorizo, and we're gonna add about that much right there. We're gonna let that sit just like that right there, and I don't know why I decided to do that. Oh, I know exactly why I decided to do that, because I watched another chef do this, and I was like, you know, I would have never thought of that, and I thought it was a good idea, and so I'm gonna try it, see how it works out. I hope that wind doesn't blow us away. I hope that wind doesn't blow the cameras over. Oh, you know what? I bet this will cook faster if I turn the heat up, because I didn't have the heat up. All right, so we got our taco meat put together. We have our sauce. This is an enchilada red sauce where I have taken and just added some tomato paste and let that combine and cook together. So let's start to build this thing. Let's see if I remember right, which I don't. So we're gonna guess. We're going to start with a little bit of the amazing, what do you call this? Refried beans. You know, when I go to a Mexican food restaurant and I want to order, oftentimes I order a tostada, I think it's called, and they oftentimes will look at me weird, which is not uncommon. So I'll tell them a flat taco. And so I actually make it with bean, beef, and cheese, just like this right here. Well, almost like this right here. All right, I think that's what we need right there. All right, so now we're going to come back with some of this amazing taco meat and spread that out. I think this might be bigger than the way they made it. Maybe they still. Why would you take something successful off the shelf, off the menu? I don't know. Maybe it wasn't successful. Or, oftentimes, what's done in the corporate world, which is probably why I'm not in the corporate world anymore, that it would have been, maybe it was successful, but it wasn't successful enough. I don't know. But that looks pretty damn good right there, if you ask me. And if you don't ask me, which you can't right now, I'm gonna say it's pretty damn good anyway. Because I ran out of this. I think this is how they did it. I don't remember. I had enough of them. Need a paintbrush. It's a lot of sauce. Doesn't look like it. Oh, gotta be careful. Can't clean the spoon off with the. Can't tap it off. You'll end up breaking your shell. But I don't know, I think that looks pretty good. What do you think? Yes? Agree? Cool. Me too. Glad we think on the same page. All right, we're gonna put some cheese, Mexican blended cheese, on top of this Mexican pizza, just like that right there. I will normally grade my own, and I was going to, but with this cold front blowing everything around, I decided to go ahead and go this route right here. I swear I've seen more. I think I put more cheese and sauce on this than a standard pizza. We're gonna go ahead and put this underneath the broiler for a few minutes, and we'll be right back. All right, let's go ahead and see how this bad boy comes out. Ooh, I wish I had a bigger slate. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Folks, that's got amazing written all over it. Too big for the slate. Gonna have to just, let's just slide that off. Slide that off just like that right there. Let's sprinkle a couple of these on there. A couple of these little tomatoes. There we go. Look at that. And you know, gotta have a little bit of green. If I can find it. If I can find it. Look, it's so windy out here. I think what I'm gonna do is just step with that right there. And we're just gonna cut a little bit of, I think that's enough. Look at that. I know it's gonna blow away. And that, my friends, is a Mexican pizza. Tell you what, I can't wait. I can't wait. Should we cut it? Let's cut it. Let's cut it. Let's see if it, let's cut it right here. Let's see. Oh heck, how do you cut a round pizza? Just like that. Woo-wee. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. That's crazy. All right, I gotta take a bite. I gotta take a bite. Gotta take a bite. Which side, which side, which side? Look at that. Are you kidding me? My goodness gracious. You've heard me say it. That's good. I mean, are you kidding me? You gotta make this. This is amazing. Just don't make it outside in the wind under a cold front. Hey, check it out. Check out my channel. Make some of the stuff that I've made. Change up what you eat every day. Don't eat the same thing every day. Don't eat the same thing every week. Don't eat the same thing every month. Change it up. Try something new. And let me know what you think. Appreciate you stopping by. Have a good night.